I thought I had my mic on. I did not. Okay, so this is gonna be a very chill stream. Right now, we're just gonna be working on just requests, like drawing requests and everything. Right now, sorry, I'm just like checking everything. Right now, that's just gonna be a very chill request. The drawing request stream. Just tell me what you want to see below and everything, and maybe I'll draw it. Like, just give me a character or something. Right now, I think I'm drawing Yuri, or like maybe I should try Monica because I'm playing the DDLC soundtrack in the background. Outside of that, later on I'll do like a streaming of like storyboarding, like FNAF and storyboarding FNAF and like Beetlejuice together. So we'll just see where this goes. And let's do Monica. Monica's cool. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim Princess. A little bit of Monica in my life. Yes, exactly. I'm not a big fan of the sketch. I'm gonna do another one. Mark made an epic dinner. That's great. Mark is gonna draw some stuff too. That's cool. Mike might be joining the stream later, so I don't know. Well, we'll see. But this is me whenever I draw anything. Like, it's just constantly starting, stopping, and restarting again. I like how, like, all the girls have kind of, like, cat ears with, like, their hair going on here. You see? I guess Sarah is the only one that doesn't. Natsuki has more pronounced. But, like, Natsuki's my favorite character. I hate her hair. Like, it just looks silly. Mr. Fox says, "Hi, AJ. Hello. Misha's gonna be drawing some miniatures. That's cool. Or painting some miniatures." Miles says, "There are vent shafts to prevent anime girls from overheating." Yeah. No, that's not where they actually breathe, because they clearly don't have noses. Stop breeding your anime girls to not have noses. It's bad for the respiratory systems. What the hell was that? Oh. Skip. Miles says, "I can't believe anime girl breeds are still being done." Yeah, it's a real fucking travesty. Misha says, "Now I'm imagining robot anime girls forcing people into the Matrix." Okay. It's a really unethical, like, system and everything. Especially since, like, they keep being used as, like... Especially, like, cat girls. Like, they get the worst crap. They keep, like, going to, like, being weird sex slaves, or it's, like, people that keep getting hit by trucks. It's... I don't know, man. It's just odd. Really a travesty. There's a lot more thingly with... I was gonna say, I feel like the side stories in Plus are underrated most of the time. Cause like I think, cause people, you know, they kind of just want to go for the silly creepypasta horror shit that was in the original game, which fine, that's fine by itself. But like, I really appreciate the slice of life and the more genuine, like, stuff that you get with, the side stories and DLC. It's really sweet and nice. She has a gigantic mouth. Okay, big old, like, lower half face. Let me just... Probably not gonna get style accurate here because just, like, anime style just in general I'm not very good at. Misha says, I haven't played Plus yet. If you like slice of life stories and, like, you know, really... It's Doki Doki Therapy Club, if that's what you want to see. If that's what you want out of your... if that's what you want out of your Doki Doki Literature Club. Because I like the main game just fine. I really love the side stories. Because I really like slice of life stuff and, like, getting the psychology of the characters itself. And actually trying to, like, I don't know, give a bit... Like, trying to, not necessarily solve the problems, but, like, be more healing, I guess. Because, like, they can't, but, like, the girls all make it to the point where, like, they're there for each other, and so while they can't solve all their problems, they're... Make sure that the Literature Club is a nice, safe haven for it. It's really sweet. I really like it. But this stream is also, like, in case anyone wants to have, like, pitch any video ideas or whatever. I would love to hear it, because I'm, like, gonna try focusing more on video stuff. Misha says, safe spaces in my anime dating game? Oh, yeah. Also, like, you guys want to tell me... Gem Princess asks, what kind of videos? Any kind, I guess? Like, right now I have some ideas for video essays, but also, like, redesign videos, or art videos, or tutorial videos, or whatever. Just because I'm trying to find my footing. Like, I have ideas for, like, say, why people think... Why I think My Little Pony Generation 5 is underrated, and stuff. And also, like, I want to do an essay about, like, why I think Doki Doki Literature Club is great. But outside of that, don't have much. Outside of that, maybe just tutorials about, like, how I make comics and how I make storyboards. Mark said something about storyboards could be fun. Yeah. I'll do, like... also, like, again, for this stream, guys can request characters for me to draw and everything. Misha says, what about a video where you make a data sim that applies just to you? I don't really know what that would entail, Misha. Unless this is, like, you wanting to, like, have a dating sim with, like, Pandora, which is not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Not a full dating sim, but, like, character designs? I don't know, like, you know how often I come up with characters? Yes, you do, you're my friend. Now, Miles says, maybe in the video about MLP G5. talk about the lifespan G4 had with a long run and ending. That gives a very clear drop-off point for many of the fans that had stayed until then. Yeah. My thing with, like, a lot of G5 criticisms is just that, like, is that they're just kind of dull. Like, they're not, like, they're just kind of half-assed, like, thought process. Like, it doesn't capture the magic of G5, or, like, it's just, like, pandering, little girl stuff and whatever, and, like, it's dumb, and, like, okay. Or, like, people got upset because they changed lore and blah, 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 blah. And, like, even, like, and, like, I think the problem is that a lot of people, Mr. Fox, you should draw Jazz. I miss her. Ah, okay, I can draw her. Yeah, maybe with, like, some doing videos again, maybe I should try bringing those two back. Mark says, how about finding a good balance in storyboards? That's something I always wondered. Like, how on, off model, and simplified detail you should go. I can get into that in a second. But also, Misha says, LMP is too traumatic for me to return to. That's fair. Well, the thing is with, like, storyboards, like, how detailed and how unsimplified, or how a model, how all that stuff, it really depends on the project. The storyboards I've been commissioned to do, everything, I didn't have to be very on model because we were using, like, puppet animation. And, like, if you see like other forms of puppet animation with either Flash or, like, 3D animation, like, you notice that their boards also aren't very on model either. Like, Puss in Boots 2 has very off model boards and everything. And the reason why this is because you already have the models, so you don't have to worry about that. With 2D animation on, like, TV animation and stuff, you notice that there's a lot more dynamic posing. There's a lot more keyframes, like, not as a keyframe posing. There's a lot more on model content because, like, in TV animation, they basically just kind of combine the keyframes with the storyboards. So with storyboards and, like, so with TV animation, a lot of times, like, when they get shipped to Korea to, like, animate it, they just, like, use the storyboards as just keyframes and just draw in between. So, like, if your story forms aren't, so that's why storyboards for, like, TV animation tend to be so much more on model, unless they are with puppets, like Flash animation, where they can be more simplified. For art requests, how about Molly from Ghost of Molly McGee? Oh, I love Molly, yeah. Let me draw Jazz first. I have not drawn her in a very long time. So this is just kind of going off memory. Also, just, like, you know, my style changed. My change in style has, like, changed a lot in the last few years. Fun fact, she started off as, like, a Sonic OC and everything. Just, like, kind of a background character I had for, like, when I was, like, doing DeviantArt reviews of Sonic Boom. I shit you not, that's what I did when I was, like, a teenager. I saw, like, video reviews and thought, like, that looks like fun and also profitable. Let me do that. I'm excited to see the new season of The Ghost of Molly McGee and everything. Miles says, shows that are outsourced overseas are also usually timed in the U.S. By the crews. Yeah, it's timing and everything. I believe storyboarding can be like, you might notice with, like, say, VivziePop, like, storyboards for, like, I think with Hasbro's Tales, like, Palette, there's, like, storyboards of, like, that was, like, shown several months before, like, the official clips or the official pilot. And there was, like, key differences between the storyboard and the final, like keyframes and everything. Because one example, like Vaggie in the storyboards is just annoyed and like when she's yelling at Angel Dust, but like Vaggie in the final animation, has her tear out her hair during it and stuff. So I think a lot of examples like that where like there's a bit more free range to do. That's the difference between keyboards and like the keyframes and storyboards. When it's done like that, because like keyframes can add that extra stuff in, and that like storyboards is just trying to give the general gist. Jazz the cat looks like she could be a prototype for indie 3D platformer, Hand Time or Demon Turf. You know what? I mean, that's just Freedom Planet. Well, that's not a 3D platformer, but it's a platformer. It's a Sonic game. I've been meaning to play Freedom Planet 2 because it looks good. I just haven't gone around to it. Beans. Misha says I need to finish Demon Turf. I played like an hour or two, and I don't think it's for me. So I'm sorry. I know you like gave me that as a gift. Well, I'm playing the DLC soundtrack and everything, so like they're like what you're hearing right now. That's why it's like more horror sounding and stuff. I don't know if you guys know this, but like with cats and everything, there's like they technically have like 5 like digits on their like paws and stuff. Like there's one that's kind of like on the wrist. That's kind of like the thumb. I don't know. I just think it's neat. It was really cute because like last month I was like in the Netherlands, like visiting Mark and everything, and like he told me that at one point that when he was like making stuff and like and I was still doing reviews, um, he said to me that like he was hoping that maybe one day he could make something that I could review and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's adorable. Because like he said like, oh, you sound like you know what you're doing. I don't fucking know at all what I'm doing. Don't ever fucking assume otherwise. Misha says, Jazz be like, you know, yeah. Like, Jazz is doing the feats. She's doing the feetsies. Misha says, meanwhile, my doggo is sleeping on the couch. Pippi is sleeping in his little bed next to me. He's such a good boy. When I got back to the States, I was kind of expecting like Pippi to be like, oh, okay, you're back and everything. But no, he lost his mind when he saw me. Like, he was adorable. He was so happy. It was just so cute. Yeah, she's a... Miles says love her. Yeah, she's gonna be. Here you go, Mr. Fox. Maybe I'll color her later. Let's do Molly. Miles says Julie's doggo is sleeping next to my bed. Cute. Do I have... I think I have a reference of Molly already in my thing. Let me check. I keep a lot of references of just, like, various styles I like to emulate. It's the ghost of Molly Mickey. Mr. Fox says, thanks. You're welcome. Molly, 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 where are you? Well, this is a different Molly, but maybe later. Do I not have her here, or am I not? Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, get a reference for her then. What am I doing? I really like Molly's design, especially this little bit right here. Like, right here and stuff. Because, like, it looks like kind of like a spider and everything. And also, like, the jacket that's also, like, kind of fringed. You can't see it here, but the jacket. The skirt that's, like, modeled after, like, scratches, like, wave. The vest. And also, like, the curly little, like, wrist. Molly's design is great. I love it. Mark says, ever since you showed me that show, I've been singing the theme song every now and then. Yeah, it's a great song. Also, in general, I have, like, a soft spot for, like, these kind of proportions and everything. You know, like the Swim Waker, this Wind Waker, Tan Time, this show, proportions where it's like cute, like tiny little bean bodies on big old heads. Like, yeah, it's very cartoony and stuff. Also, it's like all very. This in particular, this is also really good at like at line of action and everything. And I am terrible at line of action. Like I overthink it way too much. Right the way into his heart. Alright, I'll be right back. Pippi needs to go outside. Just enjoy Monica. Alright, I'm back. Alright, maybe when you finish Molly, you can draw Peppino Spaghetti from Pizza Tower. And for Miles, says, have you drawn Sunset Shimmer in your style? I think she'd be a great draw. That'd be cool. Hey, you know what? Something I never got with Sunset Shimmer? And like, Equestria Girls? How come, like, we never met, like, that version, like, the human version of, like, Sunset Shimmer? Because, like, our Sunset Shimmer is still the pony version. Yeah, and I think it's weird that we did get like stuff with like Twilight and Sci-Twi, but like then with her we don't. Or we just assume that she killed him. That's my headcanon. There can only be one. Miles says she dead. Yeah, she's dead. Also, what's the like time frame for like a? Jumping this, according to the crew, there is no human sunset. What? Is sunset just a weird anomaly? I just like figured for the longest time that I don't know, she would just live in a different town. Sunset Shimmer is a corporeal being beyond our understanding, right? Oh, good thing she's so dang cute. She's a very cute Eldritch Horror. Gem Princess says, yeah, according to the crew, she was always destined to live in the human world. That's why there's no alternate there. What? Okay, whatever. By the way, okay, this is actually reminds me. Funny story. So, you know, I'm a FNAF fan and everything. And every now and then, just to fuck with, like, Mark, my boyfriend, I just tell him, like, random FNAF shit. Because it breaks my brain. And so I want to break his brain, because I refuse to suffer alone. But, like, okay, but, like, the funny thing is I could also do that with, like, Friendship is Magic lore, because it's also just insane, but also, like, it's insane, but, like, less stupid somehow. Like, cause especially when it came to, like, the ages, because, like, he kept thinking the characters are way younger than they actually are. Because I said, like, oh yeah, Twilight, the main six are, like, adults and everything. And he said, like, no, they look like teenagers. And so I showed him what, like, teenagers or preteens, like the CMC were. And he was like, no, those look like babies. And then I showed him what babies look like. And he was like, what the fuck? And then I showed him, like, Then I showed him, like, a picture of Sci-Twi, human Twilight, and, like, Twilight as a pony. And I said, okay, 2 of these characters are the same person, and one of them is not. Can you guess which? When I showed him, like, Princess Celestia, I was like, okay, how old is this character? And he says, like, oh, that looks more like an adult, like, I don't know, 20s, 30s. And I said she's over 1,000. And his response was, okay, anime. This skirt is way too long. Actually, doesn't remind me, I had a friend who was making fun of, like, how short the skirts were in, like, Equestria Girls and everything. I will point out that the reason why is just because, you know, the fashion dolls, it's like that. Like, in designing fashion, they, like, elongate the, like, in fashion sketches and everything, they elongate the body, like, a lot more. So, like, it's like, if I free transformed this, it should just be a lot taller. So, like, instead of scale rotate, it'll just be, so it'll be like this. That's why they have, like, longer legs and everything, and also, like, with the short skirts. So, and then since they're fashion dolls, that's what they're, like, emulating. Also, just like design. It also looks good for like animated and design silhouette. That's the reason why you get like a lot of like cartoon characters that have like skirts, or like in something like say Hazbin Hotel, the characters have the male characters have pants, but they're being covered by like the shirt or something else or whatever, because it's just easier to animate. It's easier to animate that animate 2 legs underneath 1 layer than it is to animate like 3 separate layers. Mark says the horses are strange. Yeah. You like see here, like right down here, Alistar is like cut off at the way right here because it's just easier to animate. So a lot of times you see characters like that and everything. No, same with her. And like same with Molly. It also like but it's also not easier to animate when it's like at the legs, because then you have to like at the knees, because then you have to like worry about the bending it correctly and also the waving stuff. So that's just why it's easier to do it like this. The CMC have been small children for like 8 years, even when their voices changed. I think the CMC are meant to be kind of preteens, because like because getting your cutie mark is considered like a that puberty metaphor or allegory of some kind. So like that's just always how I perceive them. That's it. That's also like when Twilight got her cutie mark and everything. And that's when like Spike catched. That's why I kind of assume that Twilight was around 12, 10 years later, so that makes like Spike 10 and everything. That's how it is in my head, at least, with the ages. I know there's like a bit of differences, because like Lauren Foss recently said on Twitter that she sees like the main characters as being like 15, but that's still like being an adult in pony years. I don't know. It's weird. If you want my actual figure, since we're still on ponies. Misha says, I saw a pony in real life and forgot how short they are. They're like dwarf horses. It's always weird when you ever see these animals in like real life and stuff. Or like, this is not really related, but like it's weird like when other cultures see animals that are extremely common for you, and like they just see it as like so weird and exotic, or just like so rare. Because like when Mark was here, like he couldn't get enough of the squirrels, because like apparently just not a lot of squirrels running around in the Netherlands. But like there's tons here in the States. Also like I showed him like we see deer all the time, like here in Iowa, just like kind of roaming around doing their own thing. And like like over there they have like an animal enclosure of like keeping deer in like this big old open space and everything that you can go see and stuff. So like they have deer in the woods and everything, it's just not as often. They don't see it as often as like you do here, where you just look outside and you'll see like a deer. Like you'll be in class and then like everyone in class stops because like, oh my god, there's deer outside. I heard it's like the case in Australia with the kangaroos and stuff, because I heard stories of like people stopping classes because a kangaroo passed by the window, or like when I was like friends. Misha says, I've seen more snails in Europe than I have in America. I don't believe, speaking of which, I don't believe Europe has, well, at least not Northern Europe has lightning bugs like we do. They have like glowworms and stuff, but I don't think they have lightning bugs. And so like Mark has never really seen the night sky light up like that. It's really pretty. I want him to come visit sometime this summer, like early summer and stuff. Maybe not this year, but sometime. I'd like to see it, because like it's really nice, and like it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and he's so pretty, and he deserves to see something like that. I'm not gonna draw designs in here. That's a little too much. No, the kangaroos in like Miles says, oh yeah, kangaroos are everywhere in nuisance in Australia. Their kicks are strong enough to disembowel a person. Yeah, sounds about right. With kangaroos and everything, I think it's interesting because like, have you ever seen like a kangaroo give birth? Because like it's like insane. Because like with the kangaroo and everything, when they give birth, like the baby is still kind of like an embryo. So like the baby will come out of the vagina of like the mom, and then the little embryo baby will like climb up the like body and then go in the pouch, and that's where it'll like suckle for months on end, and then that's where the baby actually grows. It's really insane. Mark just key smashed, like, he key smashes over everything. Oh yeah, that reminds me, since I'll be drawing Peppino in a minute. Like, Mark kept, when I was over there, like, Mark kept, like, talking about, like, Pizza Tower and, like, how he wanted to play it. He's like, no, I don't have time, I don't want to spend the money, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna buy it for him. And so that's what I did. And so, like, I bought it for him on Steam, and then I went to him and said, like, hey, can you check your Steam? There was something weird on it. And then, like, showed him to it. And, like, he was just... Mark's very cute, because, like, every time I do something nice for him, or whatever, he'll just, like, rest his head on my shoulder or any body type he can. Any body part of mine. And just, like, says thanks. So cute. One time, like, I knew he forgot to eat. Like, one time he, was drawing for a long time. And, like, I told him, like, hey, you should probably, like, you know, stop and go eat something. And he says, like, yeah, I'll do it. Just, you know, I need to finish this. And then an hour passes. I'm like, okay, I'll go make him breakfast. I'll go make him a sandwich. And so I did that and did, and, like, rested his shoulder. Rested his, like, head on me. That was so cute. Mark is just the cutest bean. Yeah, I'm fucking up the proportions, like, hard on this one. But, yeah, well. Oh, well. That's a really bad habit where I try to keep things more, like, anatomically proportional and everything. So I don't make the heads as big as I should be, like I am here. Mark says, you are so sweet. Yeah. You deserve. I'm only so sweet because you're so sweet. Now, Misha says, cute Dutch bean. Yes, he is. Jen Princess says, your skirt talk from earlier reminded me how I make my whole designs motif for my characters to almost always wear skirts. Yeah, like, as a kid, I was like, why do all female characters wear, like, skirts? It's, like, so dumb and everything. As an adult, I'm like, okay, all my female characters need to wear skirts because it's just easier to animate and draw and all that stuff. Yeah, even my male characters kind of, like, fall into this a few times. Also, another nice detail with, like, Molly's designs that, like, her shoes are clearly on a different layer and everything. Because, like, a lot of times in the show, because, like, she's Thai, I believe, she'll be in her house without the shoes on and everything. And, like, it's pretty common in the States, too, to not wear shoes in your house and everything, but, like, most of the time in animation, we just kind of, like, let it slide, because we know. But I like the little attention to detail, because that's also, like, a cultural important thing. Misha says, has Pick Up Animals ever seen the cassowary? They're like velociraptors in the modern world. I think I have. By the way, you ever seen, like, a chicken skeleton? And, like, compared to, like, a T-Rex skeleton? Like, it's really interesting to see, like, how they're, like, both set up. She has a gigantic butt. I should really small. Molly. Oh, I need to. There we go. Just call it here for Molly. Yo, get going. Meech says all male characters should wear skirts too. You know what? Sure. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of like Pizza Tower's art style. Like I can appreciate it and everything for like, cause like personally for me, whenever like I don't know, someone says like, "Oh, this art style is like ugly" or whatever, I feel like a lot of times they're just not very good at analyzing art styles or like seeing how it's useful or like what the point is and all that stuff. Because like just because an art style, oh that was a bad idea. Because just like an art style isn't, I don't know how to explain this, like great. Just because an art style is like not necessarily conventionally pretty or whatever, doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad art style. Just because and stuff. Like it depends on a lot of factors. I always keep doing this, but it's all different. I don't need that. There we go. You know, this might be a little hard for me because like I'm not used to this kind of very loose style, like loose, manic, energetic style and everything. Kind of like an Ed, Ed, and Eddie sort of deal, but like more unhinged. But if you're wondering what I'm doing, like, oh, AJ, you're tracing, blah, blah. A lot of times it's okay for artists to do stuff like this when like it's trying to get like breaking it down in proportions and everything. Also, just for good for your like hand to get the muscle memory and stuff. But also like in like animation stuff, tracing is pretty like par for the course on everything. Just because it's just because you like with tracing, like you have to get things on model for the art to for animation to look good and stuff like that. So like tracing is just kind of part of the thing. And it's not like the usual problems with like tracing like art theft or whatever don't really apply with this with that in animation stuff. Oh yeah, this is extremely loose. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's do it. I've heard that there's like apparently some weird, crazy ass lore in this game or something. The lore, the lore, the lore. Um. Peter Parker. Jen Pencil says, Penny Parker voice. It's pizza time. Actually, funny. When I was over there in the Netherlands and stuff, I kept like repeating over and over with Mark, like the that one meme of like the pizza time song. Pizza, pasta, put it in a box, deliver it to my house and put it on my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock. Cheesy on my peenie and put some salsa on my balls. Mark says, no spoilers, I still haven't time to play it. I don't care about this game. That's just all I heard. I know nothing about it. All I know is that like there's some weird ass lore. It's like weird ass lore, but like it's something that you don't really have to like look for or really pay attention to. It's sort of like I guess Hollow Knight in that regard, because like when I found out there was like some weird, insane lore, I was like, what? What? I just thought it was some weird shit. Cheesy on my weenie and some salsa on my balls. It's cheesy on my peenie. Get it right, you uncultured fuck. No, these songs are still part of a Doki Doki Literature Club. It's just like the songs in plus. They're so lovely, so pleasant. Jim Renton says, how about Cacaletta from Mario and Luigi as another art request? Maybe. Hey, I still need to do Peppino, finish up, and then some Shimmer. Nami says, it looks fantastic. Thank you for drawing Peppino. Excuse me, I'm not done yet. Master Fox says, Lower work is vlogging me tonight, so I can't participate more on the stream. That's fine, man. I'll probably stream more often anyway. So you just, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do this thing again next week or something. Jen Princess says, thank you for the Molly. Misha says, I know, I'm saying thanks to General. Okay, yeah, I understand. Let me just, there we go. Jackie says, I made it. Hello, Jackie. Alright, Sunset Shimmer. Let me save this actually. Don't think you'll just sunset show. Mark says, very nice. Jack says, I just finished up my stream, thought I want to make it. No, I'll probably keep going, because like, we're still doing requests right now, and I probably want to do storyboards later. Miles said, love how Peppino came out, lol. Nice. Yeah, let me just crop sunset out. Mark says, I love the headcanon of Madeline being Peppino's niece and him being supportive uncle. So nice that everyone just agreed that he'd be supportive. Yeah, it is really nice. Apparently the reason why, like, both these like, fan bases really like each other is because, like, they're both kind of, like, difficult 2D horror. Not horror. Difficult 2D platformers and everything. So, like, that's how they got to that. And so, just, yeah. Oh, it's cute. Jackie says, I like Peppino X Anton Balls headcanon. Who the fuck is Anton Balls? I can get a better reference of Star Sunset. Oh, there's some like kind of cool like figurines and stuff of like the MLP characters. This is really cool. Dope as hell. I don't find a good reference of her. It's kind of hard. Because I want to use, like, her design that she has in, like, the third movie. Yeah, that's probably the best one I get. Jackie says, male wife Peppino, Anton Balls from Anton Balls. You just say words and you expect me to get them. Actually, like, Sunset has a bit of, like, Pinkie Pie, like, tail here. Like, hair tail. Maybe you don't need to go out again. You just went out. Mr. Fox says, as far as video ideas, why not do a video essay on AMVs and why they're so popular? Probably not. Like, just, like the animation looks nice. Like, I mean, I guess I can break down like what's good about the storytelling in those animated music videos and stuff, and like how to convey story through all that. I really love like since Chimera's like design later on and everything, because like I still like the fact that she kind of has this bad girl, just like leather jacket, bad girl aesthetic and everything. Even when she's a good guy, I like that. I don't like seeing some people make jokes about like how is there like modern technology and like MLP G5 and everything, and like I just figured like Equestria Girls is canon. I just figured that like Twilight like told other ponies about technology. Then maybe some like person came around like when some technician or whatever came in, went to the Equestria Girls universe, and then like I don't know, copied it. Also like yeah. Gem Princess says, like, this version of Sensei is my favorite design ever. I love the dress, jacket, and boots. Yeah, I like this design too. I like the fact that she has more blue and, like, when she turns nice and everything. Like, I like, that's a nice little detail. When it says I'm gonna make Mark watch a My Little Pony video, like My Little Pony episode with me. I think I'll show him like Suited for Success, because that's the episode that got me into it. And like I like my artsy characters. That's the reason why Izzy is my favorite character in G5 so far. I like the sunset. Mark says, "Oh, you like bad girls, huh? Well, I'm bad at everything." You're not. You're good at a lot of things. Be nice. Be nice. Hey, be nice to him. Be nice to Mark. He's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend you're talking about. Suited for Success is a great early episode. Yeah. If nothing else, I want him to like get Art of the Dress stuck in his head for a few days. That's my angle. Alright. Pippi, you just went... Okay. I'll be right back. Pippi needs to go outside again. back now. Like I said in the chat, once I finish drawing Cacaletta, I will switch over to storyboarding. Guess you guys can see my like process and everything. Is it pronounced Cacaletta or Cacaletta? Okay. Miles says, also good job on the interdimensional horse girl. Thank you. I like doing this request streams. I should do this more often. Because if nothing else, it gives me like a good chance to just mess around. Like, try different styles I probably wouldn't do. Like, otherwise. I like Eckler's design so far because, like, it's very, simple shapes. A lot of simple shapes and, like, very easy to draw and everything. Just so you know, I don't know anything about Cacaletta or whatever, so if I get something wrong drawing her, oh well. That looks bad. I tried to draw lightning and everything, but it's kind of hard. that's probably the best I'm gonna get for Kakaletta. Alright, let's form all this together. Yeah, let me just finish up this Monica sketch a little bit. Mark says, gotta go. Have fun with the stream, dear. Aw, bye, dear. Maybe I can join next time. Today I actually need to get some sleep. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe next time. Gem Princess says, oh, she looks really good. Thank you. Just gonna put Mark. Just so I can put something here. There we go. Alright. Done with this. The screen's gonna go black for a second. Don't worry, it's fine. I love you too, Mark. No, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Maybe we're good. There we go. I'm also gonna see if I can change this. Change to another soundtrack. I might have to like download that though. Mark says, aw, me. I thought I had something, I guess I don't. Alright. Let me switch over, like, just on YouTube, maybe that'll work. Might be a bad idea, but no. Miles says, "Hey, I heard one good way to practice on storyboarding is by watching movies and shows and trying to match their framing." I do that to some extent. Like particularly if I want a shot that I want to replicate. I can show you guys like what I have so far on this. Well, I actually have a lot more. This is like the tail end of it, but like for this, I have on Storyboard Pro at least.
Any ghosts?
Pretty much.
Oh wait, one sec.
Any ghost will do, sure.
Then Beetlejuice. What do I need you for?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up, girl.
That's what I got. Like I'm probably overposing it like hell, but oh well. Well, if there's any issues with like the sound or whatever, let me know. I also have done like a lot of research on like boarding myself and just my spare time. So, and also I have like a guide and everything. Do I have that like? I might have much. Also, like a lot of times I look at other people like how they storyboard. I think I got like a few of those on my thing. Mel says, "Nah, it feels pretty theatrical." What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know which. I got this like one like guide on like storyboarding on Gumroad. Let me just find the email. Like it's really helpful, and like the guy actually did work on like actual stuff and everything. It was like several years ago, so it's like very long. Been a very long time. Oh yeah, 2018. So 5 years ago. Oh dear God. Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. That is not on email I can get on my laptop, on my computer. Okay, well, later, next time. But yeah, if you guys want to find it yourself and everything, his name is Jim Mortensen on Gumroad. It'll be like the storyboarding tips and everything. The pose on the storyboard feels pretty theatrical. Thank you. I'm using the Storyboard Pro, but like other things I've also used for Clip Studio Paint. And if you want to try storyboarding on your own, like use the art program you have and like use the editing software you have. Just know that like depending on what programs you're using, it will drastically differ like how difficult it'll be to like drastically different like how difficult it'll be to like match up to audio and everything if you're doing animatics like I am, because this has like waveforms and also like audio scrubbing. So like you hear this, yeah, that means that's so you can go like frame by frame on audio to make it easier to lip sync and everything, and also get timing right with this storyboard. Some art programs don't really have that, like Clip Studio Paint doesn't really have audio scrubbing. It really should, but it doesn't. Now I'm debating if I should add a new scene or a new, yeah, new scene. Also, what you see right here is that, like, this is the cover to see, to just block out anything that it's not the area working. If you're wondering, the audio I'm playing now is... This music I'm playing now is, from Stardew Valley and stuff. GD Cat says, I have a quest. Are full body LCs okay? No. Request was just more for like characters already established. Also, I'm done with the quest. I'm switching over to like storyboards. Yeah, if you want me to draw your character, go see or whatever, I don't know, you can shoot me an email or something and like commission me for it. But, like, right now I'm doing like this very freehand and everything. I probably shouldn't. I probably should get like the references I have for Vanessa and Spring and Glitch Shop, but eh. Yeah, I'll get the references. There's a reference. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just trying to like have a way for like this reference and everything to be go down. To be available like to draw from and everything. I wish I can. Is there a way to get this like? Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. I'll put them over here. I'll put them over here, just like a little off. Perfect. I should have like I should have made more references for these two before boarding. Oh. If you're wondering why I'm like tapering like off the end here, it's because like when I go to fill and everything, because like right now it's off white in the back, and so when I go to fill with the white, it doesn't like go off everywhere. Because if I go in an area where like it's not closed off, like oops, come on, if I go over area like it's not closed off here and I try to like fill it up, I won't do it unless I like go really high, but that takes a lot more CPU. Jackie says, "I'm back. How's the storyboard going? Going all right." Something I remember with like Glitch Trap is that he has a big. He has like a. Something I remember with Glitch Trap is that he has a big stupid head. Because you know it's meant to be like a mascot head, so it'd be like gigantic. And Mr. Fox says, what? Mr. Fox says, why'd you change your channel name? I didn't want to go by Slinky anymore. I wanted to just rebrand myself entirely. This way I also give myself a little, like, bee shadow sona and everything.
Whoa, hold up, girl. Girl. girl, I'm your pal. Hold up, girl, I'm your pal.
God damn it.
Whoa, hold up, girl, I'm your pal. There's hold up, girl, I'm your.
I'll finish it up this next scene, next panel, I guess, and then yeah, we'll call it good.
your pal, they're sweet. Your pal, they're sweet.
I gotta finish up this one because like that's just kind of in between. So, but not really in between. Bro.
Hold up, girl, I'm your pal, they're sweet.
Not very happy with this framing, but whatever. Alright, let's see the whole thing, and then we'll call it a day.
Any ghosts?
Pretty much any ghost will do, sure.
Then Beetlejuice. What do I need you for?
Whoa, 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 hold up, girl. I'm your pal, they're sweet, but
Alright then. Alright. Well, that was a very productive stream. Thank you all for watching and everything. I'll see you guys later. Maybe we'll do this again next week. I don't know. I haven't really said anything